All right, so the next portion of our quest says we're going to need to listen to Mara and Osiris in the helm. So we're going to have a little meeting here between the peeps. That's going to happen right there in that section of the helm. I think it's underneath in the bottom. We're going to go sit in a hot tub and listen to them talk. We're going to watch it from the hot tub. And I'm not joking. We're watching from the hot tub. There's a hot tub down there. Let's do it. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right.
Tell me, Guardian, does helping Riven sit with you as it does me? She is a blade held in our hand, held too tightly.
I wasn't joking.
Or trusted not to slip, and
Hot
it
tub.
will draw blood.
Airing your concerns to the Guardian as well. Doubt is a useful tool, Queen Mara. Double-edged, is it not?
This wish was crafted by Savathun. Riven cannot be trusted with it. Has the Veil offered any answers?
My study has yielded many interesting curiosities. I understand how the Witness opened the Traveler, but not yet how to replicate it. I need more time.
I wish we had more, if you'll pardon the phrase.
You can't say that!
Time would allow me to insulate us from Riven's ulterior motives. But we've left the Witness undisturbed for too long. We must act.
Risk is a thing I've learned should be managed, not provoked.
Riven is risk incarnate.
To follow the Witness, I must reconstruct the bridge it forged through the Guardian's ghost. But the Veil is not a docile subject. Abuse it, and a similar fate suffered by the Dreaming City could repeat on New Muna.
So we bide our time while you seek an answer. Until then, we have a dragon to charm.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well. You can't just start wishing shit either, by the way. And if you guys haven't noticed, this is a Witcher. This is sort of a Witcher Easter egg. You can see, look at the swords. Yeah. Geralt, naked, in a tub. What? What are you doing in here? Like a cat? Yeah. All right. So what does this leave us with now? We are looking at speak to Riven now. Let's go have a conversation with Riven. How many different steps are there to this quest line? We're at 7 of 55. Holy shit. We're not finishing this today. There's no way. I didn't realize.
Back from scheming with Mara, are you? Fear not, O Guardian mine. I hold no contempt for those who prepare contingencies. In fact, that is what I respect most about Mara. She is wise not to trust me, as I have never trusted her. For ages, Awoken and Ahamkara were both allies and adversaries, each seeking to extract a victory from the other. That is the nature of all bargains, to relinquish as little as possible while securing all you desire. Our bargain is no different. It is not built on trust, but on the knowledge that upholding it will benefit us both.
Bingo.
And that breaking it will result in more suffering than you can imagine. We must wait for another egg to drift across the ley lines and re-enter our reality. Continue securing my lair until then. Those who now trespass within it have nothing to bargain with, and are thus of no use to me.
Expendable.
You would do well to keep that in mind.
You would do well to remember I murdered you in the raid. giant stupid wish dragon? You're a spirit because of guardians. Maybe you should remember that shit, all right? Maybe you should remember, maybe you should dig through that giant fat fucking head of yours and remember that we slayed your ass. Come at me like that, you'd do well to remember that. Fucking bitch. Don't you ever talk to me like that again. We can't actually complete the quest right now because I don't have room. So we actually have to come in here.
Back from
Sorry, we'll skip that. No, my bad. We got to skip this part again.
Scheming with
We got to
Mara.
come in here. I need an outfit piece.
Fear not. O
She's going to keep
guardian
repeating
mine.
this, unfortunately.
I hold no contempt for those who prepare.
So I need to figure out
contingency.
what piece of armor do I have that I need first. All right, so as any character in Destiny, you have certain stats that you want to focus on. Usually for every single class, one is definitely going to be whatever stat governs your class ability. So for a warlock, that is recovery. For a titan, that's resilience. But for a hunter, it's mobility. So I definitely want mobility. So the way that stats are broken up is you have to look at it as these top three are one set of stats. These bottom three are another set of stats. So when you get a high roll in one, you almost got to think of it as like you have a certain amount of points that can go into the top three and a certain amount that can go into the bottom three. And you can't exceed those. So let's say it's like, 200 points can go in here. That means that if you go over 200, those other spikes are going to happen in the other portion, if that makes sense. So if you can manipulate it so that you get, how do I put this? It's so hard to explain. Basically, on your shell that you have, your ghost shell, you can put in mods on your ghost shell, and those mods allow you to get a higher roll in a certain stat that you're looking for, and it guarantees basically that any armor that drops, it guarantees a minimum of 10 in whatever stat that you put there. So there's three stats that I care about as a hunter. One is going to be mobility. The other one everybody should be counting on is resilience, because resilience governs how much so you get 30% damage reduction if you have 100 in resilience. You want to have that no matter what, because damage that resistance is huge, probably the biggest bonus in the entire game. So everybody should be aiming for 100 resilience. And then the last one is kind of up to us. Are we going to be using our melee more? Are we going to be using our grenade more? I personally am going to be using my grenade more. I love grenades in Destiny. Grenades are huge. So I'm actually going to be looking to get a spike in mobility, a spike in resilience, and then a spike in discipline. So if we think back to what I was talking about, how the top three are together, the bottom three are together. If I can manipulate so that I get a high spike in the one that's alone, that's outside of, if I can get a spike in discipline, I can manipulate it so that I get a higher chance for 2 spikes in the stats that I care about. So I put a discipline armor mod in my ghost, and it says armor pieces with random stats you acquire have a guaranteed minimum of 10 in discipline and are more likely to drop with higher discipline. So what I'm kind of going for is I want something to drop high discipline, and then in the other side, it would be good resilience and good mobility. That's kind of what I'm going for. So I need to figure out which piece of armor do I need that's not that good. The helmet, even though those are very spiky, it does not have very high mobility. I would like to have high mobility in there. What else do I have? Again, not much mobility across the board. That has good mobility, but very poor resilience. So I kind of do need a helmet. Let's try and see if we can't get a good helmet to drop.
Back from
Hannah?
scheming with Mara, are you?
And in order for us to actually be able to accept the one she has, I have to use up one of these. So we're actually going to focus a helmet for ourselves. This will use up 2 of our wishing rooms and give us a high stat roll armor. So let's take that one. How did it turn out?
Not to trust me, as I have.
So I got the spike in discipline. I got the spike in resilience, but I didn't get a good spike in mobility. A good way to know, she just needs to shut the fuck up in the background, for the love of God. Here, let's just turn that down for a second. She just, yeah. Hannah, the background, you want that color changed to black? You do know that's not a color, right? It's not. It's an absence of color. In case you didn't know. Hannah, what is up? It's good to see you. Echo.
Is no different.
Change studio lights to black.
Trust.
Oh God.
But on the
That's so
knowledge
great.
that upholding
That's
it
black.
will
Congratulations,
benefit
black
us
has been
both.
achieved.
And that
Well, let me just play. Thank you so much for redeeming your 1,000 rockets to make me blind, or 5,000 rockets to make me blind. I appreciate you. That's good. You like it? Oh, that's good.
We must
That's
wait
good.
for
I like
another
it. More of
egg
that.
to drift across the ley lines. And
So,
re-enter our
the
reality.
way I'm gonna explain this is, okay,
Continue securing
we
my
got a
lair
good
until
spike
then.
in discipline. But the good way to know
who
right
now
off the bat
trespass
if a piece of armor is good is to look at the total way down there at the bottom. It says a total of 63. Anything over 60 is going to be a decent piece of armor if it's spiky in the right spots. So this is actually a decent piece. It's actually a really good piece if I was looking for discipline, strength, and resilience. But I want that mobility because that gets us back our dodge faster. So for me, this one's not going to work. Do I have another one that is spiky in resilience, discipline, and strength? This is a 67. You know what? I think I'm going to get rid of this piece right here. I don't really need that. It's not spiky in the spots that I want. This one is resilience, recovery, and discipline. That's a 66. Really good. But I think I'm going to get rid of this one as well. It's not spiky where I want the spikes to be. So I'm kind of getting rid of really good armor here, by the way. Here's another one that is resilience, recovery, and discipline. I'm going to get rid of this one. Also a very high roll. 67's very, very high. And then this one right here is, again, not spiky in the spots I want it in. That is another piece of good armor, but we're going to get rid of it. All right, I think I can turn the game back up now. She's done talking. So I'm going to go for another helmet here. And this is how you can kind of get yourself high stat rolls of armor, is usually by focusing the armor in your seasonal activity. So let's take another one of these. Let's hope that we get a good one here. That is 26 mobility, 24 discipline, only 6 in resilience though. And remember I told you how important resilience actually is. Probably the most important stat. We can add 10 to any stat through mods. So we could bring resilience up to 16 on this piece of armor. Let's roll another one and see. And this will be the last one I roll. I'm not that interested. It's not that big of a deal to me because I got pretty good pieces of armor. This one's kind of whatever. This one's kind of whatever. These are really high stat roll pieces of armor, by the way. 65, 67. These are very high. 21 mobility, 24 discipline. Obviously, we have better right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. That one can go. I'll keep these two for now, but we've made room. That's all I was looking to do is actually make room. So let's just come back into here. And now, if we talk to her again, we're going to have to hear her for a second, but we can now accept the reward. And that'll give us the next portion.
Oh, guardian mine. I hold no contempt for those who prepare contingencies. In fact,
Weekend,
that
yay!
is
It's
what I
not the
respect
weekend.
most about Mara.
What weekend?
She is wise not to trust me, as I have never trusted her. For ages, Awoken and Ahamkara were both allies and adversaries, each seeking to extract a victory from the other.
I wish we didn't have to listen to her talk.
That is the nature of all bargains.
You know what? Let's just go ahead. We're just going to go ahead and mute her. It says, caught in the coil. I see the years that parted us have not dulled your ambitions. Riven's massive form peers down at you in assessment. I admire your willingness to march headlong into the unknown, wherever the path may take you. And there are many pathways through my lair. Surely your game for a little challenge. Right?
Will result in more
A glittering key appears at your feet, a gift. Spend it once you have proven yourself against our foes. In the coil, this is caught in the coil. This is a quest step that we have. In the coil, spend a layer key by
Continue
looting a
securing
lair
my
chest.
lair until then.
Earn a high score as a fire team by
Those who
collecting
now trespass
wishing glass
within it
shards within
have
the lair
nothing to
pathways
bargain with,
and purchase
and
a
are
dragon's
thus
gift from
of
Riven.
no use
So
to
essentially, this
me.
is a 3-part quest that we have going on here. We're going to
You
have to
would
go
do
into
well
Riven's lair.
to keep
This is
that
now a
in
new,
mind.
broader form of the same activity. Essentially, it's going to be a group of pathways making up the entire layer. I believe there's a maximum of 5 that you can go through. Once you complete all 5, or at the end of each one, it'll actually have a chest that you can loot, and you have to have a layer key to spend at it in order to open it. So you earn these through and just playing any activity in the game, I do believe. So we need to go in there. The wishing glass shards are collected by shooting little pots that you find throughout the layer. And as you break them, you'll see all these little things spill out of them. They're basically what we know in Destiny as moats. You grab the moats up. They're little white moats that you pick up. And then those moats basically give you a little score, basically. And the higher that score is, you can then spend those to get buffs. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, so let's grab that one.
A timely arrival, Guardian. Another egg from my clutch will soon pass by our reality. You should prepare to claim it. It
All
is
right.
a strange turn of events that they were cast into the ascendant plane. Strange, but not unintentional, I suspect. Ask yourself, who would benefit from such a situation? Who wields the requisite mastery over the ley lines? Who has a history of sequestering the Ahamkara to keep them hidden? I said before that I do not trust Mara Saf. Tell me, do you?
So you can see she's playing a game.
She offers you praise and gifts, bequeaths to you a share of her power. Is she so different from an Ahamkara? From me? Do you truly believe she wishes for nothing in return? Know this, Guardian. I have been forthright about what I stand to gain from our arrangement. A future for my otherwise extinct kind. Mara, on the other hand, what does she stand to gain?
So you can see she's trying to create a rift between allies, definitely, without a doubt. She's playing the game. So that quest that we just picked up, we're going to ignore that one. Essentially, that was the end of a previous week's. And this quest that we're grabbing now is going to be the start of another week of the story. So it says, wishing all the best. Riven welcomes you back to the Dreamin' City and bids you to delve into her lair once more, as another egg will soon pass within reach of your reality. She insists that it was not by her doing that the eggs had been scattered across the ascendant plane. Riven asks you to consider who might stand to gain from such a development, and insinuates that Queen Mara would be motivated to keep the eggs hidden. This is a very good question. I don't know if this is actually ever answered. I don't remember. Like I said, it's just so long ago past in the season as well. I don't remember if they actually revealed who scattered these eggs around. But my guess would not be that it's actually Mara. My guess would have been that it is actually the Witch Queen probably did it, so that there was a reason for us to work together to both of our mutual benefits. So it says complete the mission tautology in Riven's lair. We can go do that. There it is, tautology. Where is that quest? We do have a Ingram here. What did we get? Breakpoint, we got a ship. Complete the mission tautology. Am I gonna have to destinations, helm? Did it show up? There it is. It just showed up. It wasn't there before. So this is the broader, the bigger, the harder activity that gives you the most rewards. It's called the coil, and the coil is a group of Riven pathways. So Riven's lair is one pathway. The coil is 5 pathways that lead to a bigger reward at the end. So we're gonna do this quest, tautology. See where this leads us. Nice teeth? You got nice teeth. We snatched one up. we might have stole one at the beginning of the stream today. We took one of her teeth. Hannah, by the way, again, it's good to see you. I'm so glad that you're at your weekend. Now you're making me feel bad, though, because I'm at the beginning of my work week today. I'm back to work tonight. I'm not super excited about it. I don't want to go. Kind of want to call in sick. Not going to, but I want to. I don't want to go at all. I don't want to go. Don't make me go. Did you laugh at me, Mirko? All right, here we are back in Riven's lair, fighting our way to another egg. Let's go get that egg. Let me get my hand on your egg. Here we go. Here we go,
The
yo.
Techian's calculations look promising so far. The next egg should be close. Be cautious. The Taken have already gained a foothold here.
So now we're going to
They
be...
spread their influence with mindless fervor, much like awoken royalty.
Mirko says, Rockitsauce, are you doing a full 8 hours or less or more? More than likely, it's going to be more like 6 or 7 hours today.
Wrath of the Queen, this is not your fight.
Catch!
Somewhere out there, a pack of doomed corsairs waits for you.
I'll be there. They know I'll always be there.
You want to help them. You would do
Someone got booped off.
anything.
I
You
will,
got booped off, idiot.
without you.
All right, so the way that this area works is basically the entire time in here, you're building up something called Pervading Darkness. Basically, if you reach 10 stacks, you die. The way to get rid of the stacks is you step inside these little things here and they'll go away. So we have to find 3 plates. Once we find the 3 plates, it will open up a portal and then we can take that portal out of here. So we'll just run over here, get rid of our darkness that we've built up. There's another plate down below us right here. Don't get booped off into oblivion like those idiots did. I'm jumping over your boop. Here's another one. We can get rid of our darkness. Ow. Are we missing one? We're still missing one. Where's the other one at? This son of a bitch. Let's get rid of our darkness. You can see we're at Pervading Darkness times 6 right now. I think there it is right there. I've spotted it. Don't boot me. That sucks. We got to go all the way back to grab it. Yeah, there it is. Can I make this jump? We're about to find out. Oh, God. I don't think I... Easy. Not a problem. This game's easy. Can I make this one? This one's even longer. We're easy. No big deal. Below us. Boogie, below us. Not blow us. Below us. Did Rocket just say blow us? I never agreed to this. This is not consensual. All right. Now we have
Absent
a
the
fight.
commanding will, the Taken return to more basic directives.
Get up in the air,
Their
bitches.
corruption may reshape these holes. Deal with them before
Look at
the
it.
path collapses
So
around
beautiful.
us.
I see you back there. I see you. Oh, boy. What? Did I not? Catch! And we already killed this one back here. This is a wizard. Basically, we're going to grab one of these balls, come up here, dunk it, or maybe not. Dunk it in here. Freeze, bitches. And there, another one died back here, dropped another one of the deals. It's basically a flame. We're putting a flame inside of these. You're all dead. Last one goes right here, and now we have a big boss fight. Bring out the boss, bitches! Come here, boys. Oh, that was it. Boss fight over. Good talk. Open the door! Nailed it. And another pathway across. We're gonna have to find the 3 pads to stand on. Whoa, that dude just got booped. What the?
You set obstacles in our path, mock our efforts, all while we seek to save your eggs. Is gloating over the ruin you made of our home worth losing them forever?
You set the snare, then complained that I refused to lay my neck within it. To beg and weep for what you desire, that is not in me.
I'm running for it. So we gotta find 2 more of the deals. I don't think there's anybody left. This is the second one. Is there a third one hidden somewhere? There's 2. Was it up there? It might be up top there. Oh, we got all 3 of them, didn't we? Done. I didn't think we got all 3. All right, now we should be on boss fight. Here we go. Rally up. Fill up all the ammo. Let's fucking do this.
That beast is a nexus of corruption. Such a high concentration of energy will destabilize the ley lines. Destroy it, or our efforts end here.
Jesus, this thing's blowing me all over. Blow me! Oh, we got to get over here. We are building up our pervading darkness. Is there another one over here? There is. Got that one dead. Get shit on, big boss, bro. Wow, bright. There's a lot happening here. I don't think I can avoid getting hit. Jesus. I could not avoid it. There was just too much shit everywhere shooting at me all at once. You're dead, bitch. Get shit on, scrub. 1 death. Let's try that again in instant replay. More.
That beast is
So
a
we should
nexus
definitely
of
just
corruption.
super right now.
Such a high concentration of energy will destabilize the ley lines. Destroy it.
This thing's
or our
booping me
efforts end
everywhere.
here.
Then one more over here. Okay, we got rid of that now. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no way. I'm not living through this. I'm gonna live. Thanks, fuckers. I gotta get back over here and get rid of the pervading darkness. Jesus. Quit booping me. Murder, death, kill him.